Hello students, welcome back to this channel. Today in this video we are going to see class 12 physics, electrostatics. One more question and answer, important points. This is the part 9 of this video series. Come on, let us move on to see the questions. Points. Point number 89. Electric field due to an infinitely long charged wire. There is a long charged wire which is infinitely long. So due to that charged wire, the electric field, the expression is E is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught R. Next question, 19th one. E is inversely proportional to R. This expression is true for electric field due to an infinitely long charged wire, whereas E is inversely proportional to R squared. This expression is true for electric field due to a point charge. Next one. If lambda is greater than 0, that is, the linear charge density is positive. For what does lambda stand for? Linear charge density. If the linear charge density is positive, then only lambda will become greater than 0. In other words, the wire is positively charged. In that case, the electric field E vector points perpendicularly outward. Similarly, in the next point, if lambda is less than 0, that is, the linear charge density is negative. In other words, the wire is negatively charged. Then E vector, that is the electric field, points perpendicularly inward. If the infinitely long charged wire is a positive one, then the electric field points perpendicularly outward. If the wire is negatively charged, then the electric field points perpendicularly inward. Make a note of it. Then the next question, next point, 93rd one, E is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught R. This equation is true only for an infinitely long charged wire. This is not true for a charged wire of finite length. So this equation is applicable only for an infinitely long charged wire. This is not applicable for a charged wire with finite length. What does it mean? The length which can be measured, a measurable length. Come on, let us move on to the next question. For a charged wire of finite length, the electric field is not radial at all points. If the wire is of finite length, then the electric field is not radial, that means pointing outward at all points. However, this equation for such a wire is taken true. That means this equation can be applicable where? Only around the midpoint of the wire and points far away from both ends of the wire. So, previously we have seen one equation. That equation is not applicable for a wire of finite length, even though there is an exception. This equation is applicable where around the midpoint of the wire, though it is finite in length, and points far away from both ends of the wire. Next point, electric field due to charged infinite plane sheet. Previously we have seen electric field due to charged infinite long wire. Here charged infinite plane sheet. E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Here the electric field depends on the surface charge density sigma and is independent of the distance r. Have a closer look at this equation. Here there is no small r. It means the electric field depends only on sigma, which is nothing but the surface charge density, but it does not depend on the distance r because it is not found in the equation. Next question. If sigma, that is surface charge density, is greater than 0, then the electric field points perpendicularly outward. If sigma is less than 0, then the electric field points perpendicularly inward. Next point. E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. We have already learnt about it. This is nothing but electric field due to charged infinite plane sheet. Here also, this equation is not true for a finite charged plane sheet. This equation is only applicable for an infinitely charged plane sheet. So it is not true for a finite charged plane sheet. Again, what does it mean, finite charged plane sheet? A plane sheet of which the length and breadth can be measured. That is called finite charge plane sheet. However, this equation for such a plane sheet, that is for a finite charge plane sheet, is taken approximately true, where only in the middle region and at points far away from both ends of this plane sheet. So there is an exception, though it is not true for a finite charge plane sheet. It can be applicable only at certain points. One is in the middle region of the sheet and at points far away from both the ends of the plate. So with this video has come to an end. Let us meet in the next video with another set of questions.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.